Mr. Speaker, I want to commend the sponsor of this bill, my Dominican Hispaniola sister, for being such a staunch leader and a fighter for immigration reform in all the immigrant population. Thank you. Thank you for your hard work. This bill will remove the obstacles laid for undocumented students who came here as a child. They will finally be eligible for financial aid, scholarship, and access to college tuition. And I must say, a child of Haitian immigrants, I often think about the many relatives that came here undocumented, struggling to battle the Afro-Franco language and English, but having the opportunity to go to public school. But then after graduating, not knowing what's the next step for them. And will they be able to survive? I represent a high populated Black immigrant community. That's Haitians, Jamaicans, Trinidadians, Guyanese, Grenadians, Bajans, St. Lucians, Panamanians, Arubians, Antiguans, and the list goes on. These are children who have been valuable to our society, many of whom became eventually doctors, educators, healthcare providers. And as it was mentioned by my colleague, immigrants has really, been the foundation of this country. And we're here debating, turning our backs, marginalizing these children who came to this country not of their own decision. But still, we're debating and using terminologies illegal and unlawful when it comes to our children. Imagine how many more doctors and educators we can make out of our dreamers. I mean, we've seen the example. We have a living example of one of our own assembly person who was a dreamer herself. And now she's serving the state of New York. We should not be marginalizing them. This is an opportunity for us to expand economically and socially. Yes, I agree we need to increase more funding for TAP. We need to increase more funding for scholarship awards and so forth. But as my colleague said, we have the money. We can fund all children. We can fund all students. As we think about what we did previously today, when we memorialized Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, when we memorialized the Holocaust Remembrance Day, when we memorialized the Haiti earthquake last week, we got to think about how we're going to vote today. We got to vote in a very humane way and with our hearts. Today is a new day. And in Creole, we would say, Jodi an, son aujourd'hui que nouveau. Jodi an, nous va faire histoire. Tout ti moun nous connaît qui pa gen papier yo, kabal l'école. Yes, yo kabal le collège. Peut-être nous connaît sacrifice nous fait pour pays ça. Jodi an, nous capables. Nous capables. Nous capables. And what does that mean in Spanish? Si se puede. Si se puede. Si se puede. Yes, we can. On behalf of my district, on behalf of all the dreamers, I stand so proud today with all of you in support of the Jose Peralta Dream Act. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.